If we're gonna save your arm, we've got to consider killing the snake.
What? You want to kill Fluffy? You can't. Let me feed him. He'll let go.
Okay, I got a hold of the Raptor Center.
Mickey!
Dr. Kreider was busy treating the patient who was wrapped up in a snake when her only experienced nurse Taylor, who was terrified of snakes, passed out cold. The doctor's head started spinning. Now she not only lost a capable helper, but also had to look after two patients at once. If you count the snake named Fluffy, that was like dealing with three problems at the same time. Luckily, Taylor wasn't seriously hurt, but a 7-foot python was already beyond their ability to handle. The doctor told Taylor to rest, had Ginny fill in, and asked Taylor to contact the Raptor Center in the next town to find a snake expert. She told Gavin that pythons hunt by constricting their prey, which was why it was squeezing his arm so tightly, and that he shouldn't worry too much about the bite. But the doctor knew the patient was in serious danger. The forearm is fragile to begin with, the tendons and arteries are shallow, and the snake's constriction was already cutting off blood flow. When she checked with a Doppler, she found the pulse in his fingers was very weak. If they waited any longer, the tissue in his hand would die from lack of blood. What made it even more heartbreaking was that Gavin was an artist. This hand was his livelihood. The doctor tried to pry the snake's mouth open with a tongue depressor, but the snake only squeezed tighter, which could even lead to compartment syndrome and eventually amputation. The doctor loved animals and really didn't want to hurt someone's pet snake, but the patient's safety had to come first. Watching the pulse get weaker and weaker, she had to make a hard decision. To save Gavin's arm, she would have to consider doing something to the snake. Linda strongly objected when she heard that. Just then, Taylor managed to contact the Raptor Center, but Linda pulled out a live mouse, and in an instant, the whole hospital turned into chaos.